So a lot of pretty cool information has come out regarding Call of Duty Modern Warfare's campaign and its multiplayer. Mainly a release date for a trailer for both game modes, which is actually pretty interesting to me. This comes from the Victor_Z user on Twitter, who is very renowned for his leaks, who is very on point when it comes to making leaks, and I don't think he's ever actually lied. He also said on the 30th of May that there may be no gameplay at E3 2019 or at the Coliseum, and it turns out he was right. But I'm going to go over some of the stuff he detailed, including a possible release date for a beta, which will be very, very nice. Now, one of the first things he said is that Modern Warfare's multiplayer has a lot of patterns, like World War II's War mode, and doesn't cancel the traditional mode, which is pretty interesting. It means it's probably going to be a mix between the two game modes, that being War mode and the original, old-style Call of Duty game mode, which to me is actually kind of cool. I think it's quite interesting that they're going to do that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from here. So, another thing that he mentioned is that in mid-July, there will be a single-player and multiplayer trailer, and there will be a big launch on multiplayer at the end of the month. Now, what this means is very bizarre, to the point where I kind of had to ask him myself as to what he meant. So I asked him, does this mean a beta or that multiplayer is free and will launch before the game? And he said, free information. I'm still not sure. I've said before, maybe it's just possible that beta in August. Now, I'm going to try and interpret that in the way that I kind of saw it, and you guys might come to a very different conclusion, but from what I heard here is that it's information that's kind of up in the air, that it's still quite unknown, and that he's not sure whether it's going to be a full release of multiplayer or a beta in August, even though before he said July, maybe he made an error there, I don't know. But it's pretty interesting that he's not actually sure as to which it's going to be. I personally think it's going to be a beta because I don't feel like they'd release multiplayer so, early. There's still about 4 or 5 months left or something like that until the game releases, which we really need to see gameplay soon, so I'm glad that they're doing that in July. But by this time of year, by now already, we'd already have the beta, which I'm not too sure if we're getting or not. Maybe it's a full release, maybe it's a beta, because typically betas tend to kill the hype for games, so maybe if they do a full release, they release a multiplayer for free, and they already know what they're doing from there, so it'll be kind of interesting to see. But he went on to say that because of the Chinese media, he can't reveal too much information about the campaign, and if he speaks out about some of the bloody violence in the game, it could be reported by the media, causing Modern Warfare to be banned in China, so July won't reveal too much campaign information. Well, he said July I won't reveal too much campaign information, meaning that when we get the campaign trailer, it's more than likely that the information that will be given will be very minute. We might actually get just a little trailer, barely any information on campaign. We probably won't even get to see many scenes, and then the multiplayer trailer will kick in and we'll get to see a lot more gameplay on there. Overall, I'm pretty excited, and I think this is pretty cool news. I don't know how they're going to handle these trailers coming out. Infinity Ward recently said something that's got me a little bit worried for how this game is going to be on release, and I've got some things to say about that in a different video because that's a whole different topic entirely. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more content like this in the future. I've been Jake Plays, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, and thank you so much for watching.